Hello everyone, welcome back to Pokémon Red Glitch Journey. There's been a little bit of off-screening that I had to do. You can see here, I think at least an extra hour in playtime. Although I was using speed. That's because I needed to get some certain things here, which is a Pokemon with a special stat of 16 and a Pidgey for main HP of 15. That will allow us to do Rock Through Walls, which is what we're going to do now. So that's on this youngster here. I have not beaten Brock. I should also mention this now. I have not gotten the Pokédex yet, as you can see. I have not beat a single gym leader. It's going to stay that way. At least for now. Anyway, so we're going to try and escape. He's going to block us, but we can bypass him by spamming the enter button after this. Just like that. Although I messed up. I should have had it on save. I don't know why that keeps happening. Let me reload here. Let's try this again. See, it was on save, but then I screwed it up. So make sure you have it on save beforehand, of course. I was gonna say, if it didn't work that time, I would have been a little sad. Yeah, erase that save file, let's go. Then reload, even though this silly thing will happen, where he's supposed to walk us over but doesn't follow us, we just go. Alright, speed this up. Now what's cool is you don't need the particular Pokemon to do this part. You can actually just bypass this guy and move on. Literally, you don't even need the Pokemon. Why you need the Pokemon... It's weird. Off screen, I didn't have to flash this, but they say to do that. So we'll do it here just for safety precaution. But you need these Pokemon because it changes some values in the RAM to where you won't freeze here. And so he'll like kick a boulder and then start running for the hills. But we don't need to follow them because we can actually just, you know, do our own thing. Even though we're still kind of following him, so like we'll auto path a little bit. And you can kind of see that he's moving around doing his own thing right there. That's not that important. What is important though is you walk through the wall here. To avoid these trainers, I don't want to fight anybody. Oh, I went up there. Weird. Because it was like the perfect frame there where it made me go up. Yeah, because if you let go of your keys and like for half a second, you'll keep moving. But if you hold the B button, it won't matter. You can do whatever you want. And I wasn't holding B there, so that's why. So there's a purpose of activating this glitch. If I can like walk through that guy, even though he doesn't actually exist, I don't think. Yeah. We need to head to Cerulean City. We're gonna bypass Mount Moon here, because I didn't want to show that anyway. I did consider not doing this glitch, but then I found out to get a particular effect, you pretty much have to activate this glitch. You might be able to just do normal walk-through walls, I'm not sure. But I saw that it's possible with rock-through walls, and since we were in the area, I decided to use this. I think once I just get to Cerulean, I'm actually gonna save a state. Do I still? Yeah, I'm still like auto-pathing. Oh, I think it stops at some point. Perhaps. I feel like saving and resetting would probably get rid of walkthrough walls, so I'm not going to do that, but I'm at least going to save the state. And no better place than on top of the Pokemon Center. I'll be right back. Okay, it's good that I did that because this next part's probably just gonna freeze the game, but we'll see what happens. And I discovered it seems like the animation actually isn't done going through, and part of me wonders if the animation finishes, we'll lose our ability to walk through walls. I'm not positive on that. It's not important. What's important though is to watch this guy. You can kind of see that he's blocking away. It's normal, because we haven't been here before. I also think it's funny that we can like walk over top of him and kind of like replace him if I can do it. I think it's because I'm pressing the B button. I'm able to do that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to walk through the door because I'll warp. It's just like, it's funny to walk over top of someone. Like, you can see I can do it that way, but I was trying to look down, but whatever. So what's important here is I walk through here, talk to him. He'll do this thing, the rocket back here that gives you dig. So we go into like a battle, but then we don't actually battle him. And he'll give us, you know, dig. Then he'll leave. But what's weird is that you'll see that you saw briefly there that the policeman actually moved over. So this event also makes him move over, along with talking to Bill. And we'll end up fighting the rocket anyway, which is kind of silly. What's also silly is my team is not good for fighting because none of the Pokemon listen to me, besides the Pidgey I have. I'm pretty sure any Pokemon beneath level 10 will listen to you if you have no badges, but after that point they will stop listening. Alrighty. I'm not sure. I might just speed this up, I guess we'll see how it goes. It's completely luck-based, what's going to happen here, so if it takes forever, I will make a cut. just need to defeat. Okay, peck, that works. That's easy. There's gonna be a little bit of an issue with that here in a minute too. Alrighty, so yeah, no more walkthrough walls. So I didn't really have to save a state. I can come in here now and leave just fine. Although having walkthrough walls makes it a little bit easier, I suppose. I could technically do it with Rivals Effect, which I'll just show you really quick if I do that here. Oh, my items are acting weird. Not sure what's up with that. Oh, because I got dig, that's right. So it's good that I save state. Let's load that now. Okay. So if I want to get rid of that, I can just walk through a door. Let's do that now. Interesting. So now, no more walk through walls. Let's head on over here. This is my original intention, how to show this. Although it would have been much easier to walk through walls. Honestly, I probably just should have. Make it a little bit easier. So we can actually bypass this area this way. And you might know there's a rival battle down that way, so we can avoid that completely. You can come up here if you want. There's really no reason to be honest with you. But I do have something to show. Go this way. Bypass that, and we're over here. So we'll walk off this. And then Blue will follow us off, which is hilarious because he wasn't just there a second ago. And we are going to fight him. Because remember, I did not get my starter at the beginning of this series. So it's like, what's his Pokemon going to be? Because it should be based off what Pokemon I grabbed, which is pretty silly. And now thinking about it, it's kind of obvious for the reason why he has the Pokemon that he does, because I did check this ahead of time. But I'll just have you guys look. Hopefully this battle won't take long. Once again, if this starts to be annoying, I will speed it up, because it's just going to be stupid otherwise. It should be pretty easy, though. You gotta be kidding me. I say that now, and Articuno's like, screw you. Alright, that was nice. Whoops. There we go. He's like switching helps. But anyway, so you'll see here that he has Charmander, which is really silly because, like, why? And my only guess is that maybe the game gave us like Bulbasaur by default, giving that it's like #1, even though in this game it's not #1, it's technically Rhydon. And it's just silly to me, like, why Bulbasaur? Maybe because it's like first in the Pokédex? I'm not really sure. Which I guess could make sense, because if you remember we did... Oh, that's not true. I need to find a way to access the Pokédex again, because if you remember, it actually said we didn't have any of the starters. I remember that now. I believe that was in the last part where we had access to the Pokédex, and like we didn't have any of the starters, which is kind of funny. So I'm not actually sure. There might be a reason behind it. But what I'm most interested in is, okay, so this Blue had Charmander. What would happen if I went to a different one? Or even better, what would happen if I went to a Blue after picking its starter now? Like, would it change? We're just going to skip this because I don't care about it. I also just realized he's going to give me... Oh, no, he won't. That's in... It's a key item in Fire Red and Leaf Green. He'll give you an item, but in here that doesn't exist, so it's okay. Oh, you're in the way. That's fine. To finish that thought, I might do in a later video what will happen if we try to fight him with like a different, like we get a starter Pokemon and see if his Pokemon will change based on that. I guess I could check 2F, it's funny. So I'm pretty sure this was 1F at one point, I don't remember the reason why. It's not important right now. You can kind of see that a lot of the items in the expanded item bag will change based on the progress you make in the game, which is pretty interesting. We're gonna head on down here. This is another thing I wanted to show that was pretty funny. So we're gonna bypass this gate here. I haven't given the guards any type of fluids, if you will, because usually they ask for like fresh water or lemonade and whatever the soda pop. Yeah, that's what it is. And then I guess on the topic of Fire Red and Leaf Green, they want tea, I believe. Wow, this is taking forever. ETE's right here. We're gonna bypass it doing this. That's the point I was trying to get to. This is taking forever. So we can do that, close out of our Rivals effect, and then boom, there we are. I wonder what would happen if I... Well, we can see that over here. Because this is the other thing I wanted to show. So we're in Saffron City, much earlier than we should be. So let's go over here. pretty sure it's gonna act like the gates for Cycling Road. So he's gonna be like, or he faced the other way. The road's closed. Oh, that's silly. And I'm pretty sure you can't even bypass these guys either by like spamming the B button. It doesn't work the same. It just works differently, I guess, than the Cycling Road. But what's interesting here, if I do this, it should work fine. Oh no, well, it's fine though. I can still get through it. Yeah. Rivals Effect's weird how it treats how you can move, but now we're behind the gate here with this guy, which I think is pretty silly. It's even more fun though if I do this. I can actually go through him. He won't flag us to stop. Oh, I can go this way, yeah. So there we go. Boom. And so if you actually came from the route to the right from Lavender Town, you could bypass him that way, which I think is really, really silly, but also Randy very helpful. Now I'm gonna see if I can do this because it's kind of funny. Oh, that won't work. I figured like, oh, I could walk over top of him and replace him, but I don't think there's a way to set that up properly. Not unless I probably can't even do it from this side because of how it's treated with Rivals Effect items. It's just weird because like if I look down and now the game thinks I'm looking down, so I can't actually go down. I can't go anywhere. And I'm pretty sure the same will apply if I look to the right. Let's see. I think it's different for NPCs. So I can't go right. I can go, yeah, you're actually trapped, so you don't want to go that way. I tried to talk to him. So I'm actually trapped here and I can't move. You gotta be careful with Rivals Effect items for that reason. Oh, the road's closed. And then he makes me look at the wall. I think it's kind of funny. That's so silly. Well, that's all I had planned today. Thank you guys for making it this far. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.